And welcome to TADSAW Facebook Live from Land of Library in sunny San Antonio. Today, Thursday, November 21st. It's about 55 degrees in the morning, so we'll have a little bit of cold spell, so it's really nice because I get to wear a t-shirt. And if you see the t-shirt, we've got them on sale. Go to that bonfire link, they can order it. Only problem is they don't have the hoodies available right now, but they should be coming back. But they've got plenty of crew necks and short sleeve shirts and maybe a baseball shirt on there too. Anyways, welcome. I'm glad y'all could join us today as we get all prepared for some real good holiday seasonings coming up. Next week being Thanksgiving Day, so y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner. Bring you up to date on TADSAW statistics. So far, we now have 1,540 service dog teams across the country, 1,065 male veterans, and 475 female veteran teams. There's 174 Vietnam veterans. We still have the two Korean War veterans, but there's not a whole lot of them left. 72 Train the Dog Save the Family teams, 11 Train the Dog Save the First Responder teams, and 58 TADSAW Train the Dog Save the Child service dog teams. And now, we're not right there going to make it this year, but during 2025, we're going to probably reach 3 TADSAW milestones, which will be the total number of teams. We should hit 1,600 pretty quick in 2025, and then we'll have 1,100 male veterans and 500 female veterans. And we might, if the Vietnam veterans work hard that are in the program, we'll end up with 200 Vietnam veterans at the end of next year. So that's a lot of milestones. So I want to thank all of our trainers, our veterans, and their dogs for making TADSAW such a successful organization. It's because of you that I'm able to be here and talk about it. Now that the elections are over, as long as the sun rises every morning, there's hope of a better day ahead for all of us Americans and veterans. So we can put the latest round of PTSD to bed now, and that's political traumatic stress disorder for at least 3 or 4 years, maybe not, but hopefully we'll get there. And otherwise, we'll be looking forward to safe and healthy 2025 crisis du jour. And in case those of you that don't understand French, crisis du jour means crisis of the day, and we've been doing that since 2019 when I adopted that little phrase. Stay safe and healthy during the 2024 crisis du jour and into 2025 and 2026. There was a distressing report that came out last week in the news, Military Times, and a bunch of other places, that the Department of Defense said that there was a trend of suicides increasing in 2023, and that they've noticed that there's been a steady increase of suicides since 2011, which everybody's been saying there's a decrease. The VA hasn't said anything because I think they just want to keep quiet. But it seems that there's a political or military hot potato game going on, in which the Department of Defense keeps tossing numbers back to the VA, and the VA keeps tossing numbers back to the Department of Defense. And what the problem is that when there's a reservist or an active duty or a National Guardsman that's been, deployed or assigned active duty status, their health care is covered by the VA when they're in the reserves at their units. But when they're reactivated and sent on active duty, the VA drops them as far as taking care of them because they're taken care of by the active duty military doctors. But when a suicide occurs, because the Department of Defense doesn't consider them to be active duty but the reservists, they don't count that suicide on their record book. And the VA, who on the other side says that now they're on active duty, they're not using their healthcare system, so they're not counted in their suicide statistics. So we have an immense number of suicides that go on by reservists and National Guardsmen that aren't counted because they're neither in the active duty military Department of Defense, and they're not really in the VA system. And it's really distressing that our reservists and National Guardsmen are treated like that. What's even more distressing is that the veterans themselves don't get any assistance from the VA. This week I've had several phone calls from VA facilities remarking that they don't know what to do because they're not allowed to give a veteran a paperwork to recommend them for a service dog because there's a policy that states they don't want to be liable if a service dog should bite somebody. which is probably the same liability they face when they dispense drugs that cause a car accident because of the side effects of the pharmaceuticals. So it's really distressing that these veterans are left out there, that they can't get their paperwork from the VA that they need. But on the bright side, if you apply to the TADSAW program, you've got other paperwork we can use. The VA is only your healthcare provider. They don't take care of service dogs, which is another problem. They discriminate against the veteran that has a service dog because they didn't go through a certain program, but who can wait 3 to 5 years to get a service dog from them if they qualify. So when you come through TADSAW, you basically get into the program and you apply. If you have a dog, we can evaluate it. If you don't have a dog, we'll get you one from the rescue. It may take a few weeks, anywhere from 2 to 16 weeks to get the dog shipped into you. If you're in a location where we don't have a trainer, I wish we were like Circle K and 7-Eleven and every other little corner store that we could have a trainer in every corner, but we don't. So sometimes you have to drive more than 90 miles if you want to participate in the program. I feel bad about it, but it's about you being able to take control of the narrative so you don't have to worry about it. Remember, this is a PTSD program, Participant Trained Service Dog Program, which means we train you to train your dog. So when you have to replace your dog, you have the ability to train it yourself. Because according to the Americans with Disabilities Act, there is no certified, no accredited service dog out there. As long as you have a diagnosed disability or long-term medical condition, you qualify for a service dog. If that dog performs a task that improves your quality of life, no matter what the task is, as long as your quality of life is improved, that's a service dog. And the third is that the dog has to be appropriately behaved out in public because it gives you the laws of ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, gives you the right of access to bring your dog with you to be like any other person in the public eye. So remember that. If you ever have any questions, you can always call me, 210-643-2901. I'll answer your questions. Whether you use TADSAW or not, we'll give you the information you need. You can always go to our website, www.tadsaw.org. Check us out, ask questions. We're always available for you. I think I've kind of carried everything that we can talk about, not get too politically short on this. But I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving next week. Eat plenty of turkey and dressing and stuffing and everything else that's good at the table. If you do get nauseous because of overeating, remember this tip from Bart the pharmacist. Get some Jello mix, dry Jello. Take 2 tablespoons of Jello, whether it's cherry or lime or orange, whatever your favorite flavor is. Mix it into a mug of warm water and sip it. This will go ahead and help settle your stomach down. So if you do get nauseous, remember the Jello trick, and that's from Bart the pharmacist from many years ago. Other dates that are going to be coming up in December is Pearl Harbor Day on December 7th, where we remember the day of infamy that caused us to get into World War II. The National Day of Remembrance. Who knows how many died really, whether it's 22 or 27, nobody knows what the exact number is. But it's the day to remember that those suicides have occurred and we've lost our loved ones and friends and neighbors and children and everything else. And that's on November 22nd and also December 22nd. So we have those dates. Tomorrow, Friday 22nd, is the National Day of Remembrance. Christmas starts off all the holidays in December on the 25th, because on Christmas night is the first night of Hanukkah, and that runs through January 2nd. Kwanzaa starts on December 26th, and it runs through January 1st. We also have New Year's Eve on the 31st, as always, and we have January 1st on, 2025 coming up right after that. So we get Christmas Day. So I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, have plenty to eat, enjoy your seasonings, whatever they may be. You see our t-shirt, this is our new sweatshirt, it's not old, a new one, it's an old one, but go to Bonfire, the link on our website or also on our Facebook page, and you can go ahead and click on it and order it. The crew neck sweatshirts are still in stock. There's several different colors. The hoodies are kind of out in left field. I guess they're running back orders on it, but this is my think it's my gray sweatshirt or it's pepper green, I'm not sure. And then here's my other green shirt. So you can see it. Check, there'll be pictures of them. There's the hoodie sweatshirt. Can I have the hoodie, please? My social media people, Full of Grace, are here today, so they're helping me. This is our hoodie sweatshirt, and it's in maroon for anybody who's an Aggie. If you're not an Aggie, they make them in orange. I don't think it's this live stays. This shirt it's 2 lives at a time and a whole lot more. So get on there, and like I said, we appreciate your support on getting the shirt. And I made a phone call to Bonfire to see when they expect to have the hoodies back in, but I haven't heard back from them. But we'll keep it on the Facebook page and also on the website. Just keep checking. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all our trainers, our veterans, our dogs that are in the program. I want to thank Full of Grace Media that's been doing a great job on the website, Facebook page, and Instagram. And they're the ones that make all this happen. I'm just the guy that gets out here. I'm the luckiest guy. I get to talk in front of you all. And once again, season greetings. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Thanksgiving Day, and hope everybody gets what they want this year. Thank you. Peace.